Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Today I am going to review this book, Existential Kink. I think this has been a groundbreaking book for me. And when I read the title and I read the description, I could not stop myself but to buy it. I've been in therapy for around 2 years, more than 2 years now, and this makes complete sense according to that. But in some ways, it's also shady, and you need to know a lot of disclaimers and when to practice and when not to practice it, and all of that. To just give a short description, um, I think it is so existential kink, ek, is a type of meditation that you do to make the unconscious conscious and enjoy the pleasure. For example, you are supposed to imagine a bad stuff in your life and focus on it, and there is a part of you that enjoys it and focus on that and truly get off of it. But the thing is that you really need to grieve this problem. It really needs to have uh, troubled you so much that you can sit and meditate on it. So that's the issue with this kind of practice. If you have not grieved it enough, it's going to bring a lot of negative emotions in you. That's the down part of it. I think what really helps is, okay, you're visualizing, you're doing all the positive things. Given that you're doing all the positive things and you are doing this also, you have grieved your pain, and then you're enjoying the part of you that also feels good about the bad stuff happening to you. You kind of get off of yourself, like you stop that resistance. I've made some notes, I hope that it helps you. So okay, so what my note says is, whatever bad stuff we unconsciously create them, once we make it conscious by meditating on them and enjoy and letting that part of us enjoy that part, because innately we are all sadists and masochists. So when we start enjoying it, we stop that resistance that pulling us backwards when we are going towards our goals. So this, she explains this in multiple scenarios. So I think it's a definitely must read book, but it kind of might mess you up a little. uh, I think you have to be a bit brave to be able to do this, and make sure that you do existential kink meditation only when you're in a good mood. She mentions this at the end of the all the disclaimers and all the questions she has mentioned at the end of the book. Don't start doing things before reading the entire book, because in the end she mentions you're not supposed to do this when you're depressed because it might intensify things. So the my biggest takeaways were the toggling meditation, which she mentions, where whatever bad stuff or pain that we feel in our body, we imagine that we are sucking in all the bad energy, similar energy that all others have in this world, and then we pull it towards ourselves, and there's a golden light that diminishes all of that. If this is to like change your perception about bad things happening in your life, having full acceptance towards it, that everyone, you're not alone in this, although it feels so unique, but it's not. Um, so you imagine taking it from everywhere and destroying it and healing yourself, and when you heal yourself, you have healed the world bit better. So I think that was a beautiful meditation that everyone should practice, because it actually changes how you perceive pain. You feel that you're all alone in your pain, but so many more people are attached to you in that pain. I think it completely changes your perspective about pain. So that was the biggest takeaway for me. And the second was deepest fear inventory. She claims, and it I think it is true, that we not only fear, our deepest fear is not the worst things happening to us, but best of the best things that are happening to us. There's a part of us that likes when we don't achieve what we want to, and it wants the worst for us. So becoming conscious of that part is the motive of deepest fear inventory. exercise. So please do give it a read because it's an amazing book. And she gives a reference from she gives a lot of references in the book which will further help you study this subject even deeper. And one takeaway for me was how to not take yourself seriously. Like, for example, I feel personally attacked by something, I'm feeling bad about it, but instead of feeling bad about it, I feel good about not feeling good about it. For example, I feel good about not I feel good about feeling bad about it. For example, somebody shame me, or like I feel that I've been shamed. So I blow up horns in my head thinking I've been shamed. Oh my god, this is so sexy. I love feeling shamed and all of that. So you enjoy and feel joy in feeling shamed. So you don't take yourself seriously and you laugh a little because it's all funny. You're blowing horns in your blowing trumpets in your head and all of that. So that was a very beautiful one for me personally because I take myself too seriously and things get fucked up. So yeah, like I said, she mentions disclaimer like not to do it when depressed. But you can do deepest fear inventory and all of that. Like if you want to achieve something, make sure you're doing visualization, positive affirmations along with EK, and then it becomes easier. EK is like EK for is for existential kink meditation. You do it when you want to remove that resistance. When you're going towards something, when you remove the resistance, you go much smoother. But you have to set the intentions that you want to go here. Without that, if you just are doing the EK, I don't think it's going to benefit you. I don't think she has mentioned clearly how it's done and what situations you're supposed to do it. I think she has focused a lot of her energy into explaining to people why we enjoy unconsciously bad stuff happening to us. I think which is a very important explanatory because not everyone understands this concept. Um, so yeah, I think it's an amazing book, but although it has some rules to it, you need to follow it with rules. And I think it's best if you have someone training you in this because it kind of sometimes get tricky because if you start focusing on bad stuff which you're already grieving, you have not grieved it already, then you might get stuck in the pattern of thinking negative and you're not coming out of it. So not recommended in that. And one weird ass thing that she has mentioned in the existential king, it's not weird at all, but I feel is that she takes a I mean, we have to take in one bad stuff to focus on from our life. Make sure you have to be in a good mood. You should not be depressed, and you should have fully grieved it. And you feel that bad stuff, and a part of you feels joy in, you know, feeling that a kind of physical sensation. You have to get in touch with that, and it for her it may be in form of sexual pleasure, and for some people it might be electrical current sort of a sensation. For some people it's joy, sometimes it's laughter. So it depends on who you are and how you want to feel it. Yep. And she mainly says that it's not for childhood trauma and stuff like that. It's for more for achieving what you want to. When you have already done your visualization and all of that, how to remove the resistance, EK is the solution, mainly for financial scarcity, creative blocks, and relationship issues. So I think this has been a wonderful journey reading this book, and I really loved making this notes. I really loved making this video because it was such a hype for me. And since I have been attending therapy, I know, like, I think there is a victim in all of us that says, hey, why am I suffering from all of this bad stuff? But to know that there is a part of you that truly enjoys seeing one suffer, and we suppress this part of ourselves. And by reading this book, you make this part of yourself conscious and you get what you want. I think that's a beautiful thing. And I wish there's a part two of it, because I feel that people need a bit more of explanation on this, on how to do this. But such an amazing book, such great insights. I think you need some level of basic psychology to be able to understand this. I did, I to be honest, I did not understand it first part. First time I had to read it, go back to the chapters and read it again. That's how complicated it was. But I needed to understand, if I just do EK, will I achieve what I want? But I think the answer is no. Even the author says it multiple times in a book. You have to do the visualization and the positive stuff that you want to do, and to remove that resistance, you have to do EK. So, and I think the whole goal of this book was to change the perception about pain in our lives. So that was it. I really loved this book. It was a life changer, game changer, and it's so easy to read. And I really love the author. I think you should read this book. You should definitely give it a try. Yep, if you want to get off financial scarcity, relationship issues, and and yeah, creative blocks, etc. So I hope you had fun in this video knowing about this book. And yeah, if you like this video, drop me a thumbs up, and leave comments, and subscribe to my channel if you like this video. I might make more of these